Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job, give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Oh, it's incomplete, almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. He's running out of time here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass. It's Bush. It's a quick grab. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Dropping back, it's Bush. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
The Hokies will crank up the tempo.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Was some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's complete downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. To the air, it's Montgomery. Running, nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
A A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it. 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Bush. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Hits into space at the 50. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. When this offense continues to roll, we wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Trying the old counter play here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Bush. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put a sack on the play, could not escape the pass rush. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well.
Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Going after, knocked right through. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or
lofting it toward the left sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Bush. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ohio State. He shows the skill set there for athletic ability and excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and an offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback, because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Montgomery. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Hokies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The Hokies pick up enough for a first down here. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they tack on the extra point. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And here's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
The offense really clicking here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The linebacker shifting around now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. On the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give your...
He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
This is where having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.